That's what you are right now. Zero pain in the ass, too. Yes, I know alive.
Alright.
What the fuck just happened?
And this is going to be a totally sober streaming session today, I think. Am I correct about that?
I believe so. No, I forget how fucking quiet my thing was.
We do not need to get... We're not going to get Drunkle Stiltskin today.
Nope, no, we're not. Okay, well, volume is good. Can I change my clothes yet? Did we talk to everybody? We talked to everybody last time, right?
That was what I spent an hour doing.
That's right. Check, so.
In fact, I think I spent over an hour doing it.
Just had to make sure you don't have anything here. Get all this shit to read on the way back out. You know what? Fuck it. I can do it live! Oh, no, sorry.
We're doing it live!
Well then.
That is the thing. The most infamous scene that Bill O'Reilly ever filmed.
What?
We're doing it live.
I guess we have to leave and go out and do other shit.
Yep.
No, I can close this because I don't need to do it anymore.
I say we go to
I say we go
to Thalomire. Because there's a guy that will get a judgment for winning that mission. And it's one of the funnier ones. We can unlock it.
Well, I don't care.
What unlocks this? I don't know.
What do you do the fucking road?
How you doing?
I'm not even just wearing underwear.
I do too. I'm the Inquisitor. What's up? Walking around my castle with my underwear. paint the statue of me in my underwear. Of course it's not weird. I'm the Inquisitor.
I'm the Inquisitor. Do not question.
You dare question the Inquisition?
Oh, no, what's that fucking do?
Hate the Western approach?
It's fucking fun.
You arranged what you discussed earlier, Ambassador.
I found the money.
This seems like a Liliana, doesn't it? No, it seems like a Josephine, maybe. Let's see.
Well, what is it actually is? A couple of different things. Oh, is it secrets or weapons or contacts and trading in favor of secrets? That's a little bit of shit. Yeah.
Inquisitor.
I believe. Well, this one you have to do.
I have to look up. Yeah. Well,
We'll look at that one.
I'll look up. We are going to want to do that sooner rather than later.
I do. This is definitely Josephine.
That is so Josephine. It's
It doesn't sit in, it's totally Josephine. Let's
Let
do
us
it.
begin.
That is so Josephine, I can't even deal. Oh, so what does King Alistair have to say?
Those bracing, a pitched battle with evil mages disguised as kitchen servants, fireballs flying and swords flashing. Bring back old times. Won't be anything coming out of those kitchens for a while, let me tell you. I wonder if they were going to poison me. Nasty little cultists. Anyhow, I'm grateful for the Inquisition's help.
That's Alistair for you. I do love how Alistair is still very much Alistair, even though he's king. I think this is a lot. I think Hunter fell us the logic puzzle.
Okay, so Memorial for Haven. Well, that's the heading.
Inquisitor.
Hold on. You gotta unlock shit. I'm gonna go into the hissing wait. Oh my god, I hate the hissing. Oh my god. You can't go there to a higher level anyway. I will tell you one thing. The combat. Are we gonna investigate the Western approach? I think we should.
I think we should go to Palomar
No
first.
signs of danger in the
Suck a
pass
dick.
nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
Anybody? Okay, so for the first investigation, anybody but Leliana for Hunter fell.
But Lillian?
Anyone but Leliana.
Why?
Because you'll be missing some of the information to complete the logic puzzle.
No, okay.
And then Leliana has to be the second one. Second one has to be Leliana.
So approach it and unlock to automatic.
Not Crestwood?
Yeah. Get Crestwood too. We're not going to Crestwood or the Western approach
How are the
yet.
rescue efforts?
We're going to Falomar first, then Crestwood.
No, we're going to Palomar and then we're going to Western approaches. There's a reason for that.
No, Crestwood is where Hawk is.
I know Crestwood is where Hawk is. But it won't matter because we can't have Hawk as a constant companion.
Who's in the Western approach?
Shit.
There isn't a companion in the Western
We
approach.
need a companion in the Western approach, but there's shit in the Western approach we need to do. That's important for our goddamn survival. Alright, so we got Sarah. Oh! We got an important thing. You know what important thing I forgot to do? Let's see. Fuck. That shit. It's better than what we have now. We have no armor now. Yeah, this is where we're going. Where's our fucking armor? Hold on. That doesn't look right. Who has our armor? Who has our armor?
What do you mean? Who has our armor?
Who has our armor? Because we don't have armor on right now.
You don't?
No.
I have no idea. I think it just got taken off.
I know. I can't seem to find it. Well, his isn't. His is right. I have a funny feeling Solus is not. That's only. Maybe only. Yeah. Well, Solus is losing that anyway. This is not Blackwall. Because he has shit armor. It wouldn't be fucking Cassandra, would it? Because she has. Where the hell did I go? This is very weird.
This is very, very weird.
What the fuck armor did we even have? Hold on, let me see something. I don't know. What the fuck armor did we have? Do you remember what armor we had? I don't remember what armor we had.
I don't. I think it's the one set that isn't being used.
You mean that one?
Yeah.
No, because I was gonna go to somebody. This doesn't make sense. I don't know why we would have this one.
Here's a question: can we make the better dragon armor?
I doubt it. We can't even make any dragon armor. We don't have anything for it. And by that, I mean we don't have any fucking schematics for it.
Eventually, you'll get schematics for the better type of dragon armor. I don't know if.
Oh yeah.
Inquisitor? The Arcanist.
Okay, he's about to squeal like a schoolgirl.
See for yourself.
No, I can't.
She's just like the best character ever. She's the best woman character ever. She can't speak. You also can do that in the wall. Speak to her.
You can or can't?
You wish you could.
You can totally speak harder.
Hello there.
Go ahead, squeal like a schoolgirl.
Yay! It's my favorite. It was one of my favorite NPCs from Origins.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Of course, we all know who our favorite Laura Bailey in this game is.
The Inquisitor. I'm Dad.
Okay.
Arcanist
Yeah.
Dagna.
Oh yeah!
That's a really
That's good.
great.
Because that sounds more like that.
It's pretty. Breach was pretty too. In a destroy everything sort of way.
Told you, she's using her macabres.
What I expect.
You're not quite what I was expecting. You're a dwarven arcanist?
The only one. When you learn things everyone says you can't, you get to be the first. I don't need to tell you. I've looked at Herod's devices. Precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking. No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can mount just about anything. Almost safely.
Almost safely.
What qualifies you to be an arcanist?
I took the title because I'm a magical researcher, philosopher, and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage. It means that
She has a
every
point.
skill I have, I've learned through reason and understanding. Coming from the Smith caste, I know the value of mastering a craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting? Probably.
Sandal.
You seem
Enchantment.
impressed by the anchor.
Oh, he's in two.
With you.
I heard what everyone says what you heard Karivia say. That's a long chain of loose ends. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. feels like Caribbeans made it open, but it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
I'll see you later, Dagmar.
I can't wait.
Sorry, I'm squeezing my head. Hey,
Are you mentally picturing something right now?
Changing the sound is a shit.
Blah, 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 blah.
You can suck a dick.
By the way, did you check the thing and the thing and that's a thing?
What thing to the thing is the thing?
Listen, man, that's probably the best armor we can make.
Right now. No, it's not, because it's Rogue's on it.
Damn. We can't make this armor. We're modifying the armor. This isn't making armor, damn it.
Rogue's fine.
Shit.
It's still Rogue's on it.
Alright, but leave. First you gotta check the treasure chest.
Where the fuck's it at?
If you turn around.
There it is. Yeah, we didn't get shit. We didn't even sword that. And we got more swords.
Yeah, we got heavy armor of the dragon.
It's because it only loads 4 at a time.
You got heavy armor of the dragon.
Yeah, also gonna need the epically new sword. I think it's better than what the fucking you currently have.
No, we didn't get any actual swords.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, we did.
Sword of Charis.
Ah.
Way better than anything we have. Trust me, I always know it comes at this time. As soon as you get her, she bakes it for you. The problem is... Oh no, this is also the coolest staff ever, by the way. You see why?
Why?
Yes.
Boom.
That's a giant ball sack on the end of that.
And of course, you give it to the gay man.
Makes it extra funny.
Same reason why every...
Oh god. Did you see what I just did?
Yes.
They're the exact same.
Mm-hmm. It's the same reason why every spaceship in the galaxy is shaped like a cock. Which, now that you think about it,
Phallic symbols?
What?
Phallic symbols?
No, if you're going to say phallic symbols, you have to say it right. Phallic symbols!
Stop. Shut up now.
No.
Go sit in the corner and rethink your life.
No, I will not.
Oh, that's it. Souls can have that. Vivian's... Yeah, fuck it. That makes sense. Yes, I'm doing this for a reason. Shut up, don't question my logics.
It is funny how, what Iron Bull will say if you ask him what if the Cune conquered Thetis. Because, like I said last time, he lays out how that would affect every party member, and then says, so to answer your question, no, I haven't thought about it that much.
Yeah, he is. He's lying to you.
I know he lied.
He's a big fat liar.
I do love the character we wound up making in that Fallout game, that monstrosity. Monstrosity and ourselves. And our wife.
Are you trying to say we're the normal one?
No, I said the monstrosity and our wife.
Because what you said, I mean, it's not. I gotta go make this some fucking where's the fucking shit? That's not fucking what? Where's the fucking heavy armor? Some heavy armor, bitches.
Yes, please.
That looks bad.
It's better than anything we can make at the moment.
Let's see what we got. Dragstone. Oh, good God, I want it just because it looks badass. Look at that shit.
Yes, yes, it does.
Well, let's look. I don't know. No, we're going to Dragstone. We have a lot of it. Claw. Wait. Metal. No claw. Metal utilities. Constitution, strength. Constitution, so it's basically constitution or strength.
Well, this is armor we're talking about.
Unless you want to go buy more of this shit. Well, this is what it was called, Constitution.
So what do you think? Constitution or strength?
Strength does damage, Constitution's health.
Armor, so probably Constitution, but if you
It
disagree...
doesn't matter. Strength means we do more damage. Constitution means we sit there and do more shit, but we have God added to it anyway.
So what do you think would be more useful?
I don't know. Does it really change anything?
It does.
No, does it really change anything in the color scheme?
So what do you want to do? I'll leave it
I
up
don't
to
think
you.
it changes in the color scheme, so it doesn't matter. Well, we have a shit ton of iron.
Yes.
That's pretty much the most we have a shit ton, so let's go straight.
And the other one?
Cold resistance. Cold resistance. Cold resistance. Let's go get Nug Skin.
You gotta go get some...
Oh! It changes that!
What?
Okay, that just looks too badass.
We gotta go get some Bronto hide.
Damn straight.
So how much do we need to buy?
5.
So go ahead.
Look at
Go...
Okay, alright. That one? Or that one?
I think you like the Bronto hide.
Well. Bronto hide fits better.
I think the other one, that looks a bit sickly.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Why? But we stand out in the middle of fucking dark, man.
We're the White Knight. That's what we are.
What do you mean this looks kind of sickly?
I don't know.
See, now I would not mind that one except for extra ability.
Then again, it doesn't really matter what color we go with because we can tint it.
We can tint it. So let's go for the effect and we'll fucking buy Deep Stalker hide to tint it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get Dragon Kills. How much cash do we have? Is the question.
We can't. No, we can't. We're not gonna get Dragonlance skills. I'd rather have pure damage resistance than
No, I'm
resistance
talking
to...
about tints, you dumbass.
Oh.
They're both range defense.
They are. So which one do we need less of?
Nug hide, the Nug Skin.
So let's go buy us some Nug Skin.
She looks fat. Let's see what Blackwell looks in it. The hell is. Oh, good God. What is that hideous creature? Yes, I'm gonna see what everybody looks like in the fucking armor. I don't like that. Not at all.
I thought he can't wear regular armor anyway.
No, nobody but us can wear it, but it's fun having doing a fashion show.
No.
God. Oh, God. Oh. Reminds me of that scene from Lord of the Rings. It's a little snug across the chest.
Little snug across the chest.
So
Do we have any fade touch stuff? Let's find out that.
Yeah, wait, that's fine.
That's actually not bad.
That's what I'm putting to. Yep. We'll just go on my list.
No, we're going to Xenon to buy some Nug Skin.
What the fuck do you think I was talking about, you
I
shithead?
said we're going on.
Yeah, we don't have any armor on.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't. No, I didn't. Why would I if we're gonna make one? Besides, I feel like running around naked. You know?
I'm a streaking!
I'm in my naked dance. I have invisible armor on. There you go.
Only those who are pure of heart can see it.
Oh no, I did put armor on.
You like that? Only those who are pure of heart can see
I did
it.
put armor on.
Yourself to a
It's not like a goddamn.
but only one.
But what if I want more than one side? Let me know if you see it. That is. Well, while we're here, we should look around to the awesome shit we got. Instead,
I'll be honest, this is where I spent most of my money. Buying materials.
are you thinking of that?
What?
Are you thinking of that?
What do you say, Chief?
Look at the utility slot.
Strength and Constitution? It'll boost our strength and Constitution, but I kind of like the idea of getting more ranged defense.
You understand this is utility slot.
Isn't that the slot?
It's not the slot. This is a metal slot. The other one's leather. This
Alright.
wouldn't go into that one anyway, you dipshit.
So I say buy the laser, right?
Nope, because I want to see what else it is. So to find one I really want. Actually, hold on.
One of the best ones you can't actually buy. You can only get it. And there's only one place that you can get lots and lots of it.
What?
Stormheart.
What are you talking about?
Stormheart is one of the best metal. It's one of the better metals to
I
use.
where you find it.
You can find exactly six veins of it in, and it'll only ever give you one each time you mine it at Crestwood in the old town in that cave.
It's more in Crestwood. I found a shit ton of it everywhere.
No, I've only ever found the six.
I found a shit ton of it everywhere. And I've done that. I've gone through that whole area.
The only place where I know you can get a crap load of it is the Arbor Wilds. Has it every freaking way.
Well, you can go Lazarite or Obsidian. We have. I don't know Obsidian. Obsidian's like way later in the game. That shit, if it's what I think it is, we need that shit to fucking forge the goddamn hilt for the fucking Mage Knight. Which is, oh my god, oh so fucking useful.
So, what does Lazarite do and what does Obsidian do?
They both have the same utility slot. They're basically the exact same.
I say Lazarite.
They're literally the exact same. There's no difference in them other than the fact that Lazarite we're buying a shit. We need 10 pieces of Lazarite.
Lazarite then?
If you want, but I don't know how much we actually need, I forget. I mean, I guess we could look it up.
I forget where Obsidian you find a crap load of it at.
You can find Obsidian in fucking hinterlands.
I know, but it's not that plentiful in the hinterlands.
There's like 2 veins, I think.
You know where you can find a decent amount of it?
I know you find a shit ton of iron and onyx in fucking hinterlands.
You can find a good, decent amount of Obsidian where you fight the dragon. But we ain't nowhere near fighting no dragons.
Well, if you're quick, you can do it. Let's put 1.5. No, we already got the shit we need. We're good with what we have. Fuck it.
You find it in the hinterlands, in the Blood Cliffs, and the Hafters Wood, Crestwood, the Emerald Graves, and the Exalted Plains.
What, Obsidian?
Yeah.
You do find a lot of it in Crestwood.
I'm pretty sure you can only find Stormheart in those 2 locations, too. Yeah, it's found only in the flooded caves in Crestwood and the Arbor Wilds and Emerald Grave. Well, you find it in the Emerald Graves as well.
Oh, yeah, I found a lot of it in there.
The Arbor Wilds, it's freaking everywhere.
I have, like... Oh, God, I don't even know how much I have.
It's a tier 3 as well, which I think that's the highest tier you can go. There might be a tier 4.
I think 4s. Well, that's like the high-end shit. The super rare shit you can't find anywhere. Yeah, there it is. Specialization.
I think the only... No, you know what the tier 4 stuff is?
Huh.
Dragon stuff.
That's right. It's a really, really high-end shit.
You can get a crap ton of dragon. And Veil Quartz.
The whole bag of turnips into the fire. Oh, Maggie, the smell is everywhere.
Which can only be found if you go do the Jaws of Haken.
Yeah, which we're not gonna do yet.
We're a long way from doing that.
Damn straight.
So Dragon Bones, you can barely buy Dragon Bones. You can only buy 40 of them. And they cost an arm and a leg.
Good thing we were able to regenerate, huh?
What do you mean we can... Oh, yeah, we can regenerate the arm and the leg. Yeah. Because you want to know how much it costs at the Black Emporium?
I suppose not.
Arm and a leg?
Even was
254.
God damn it, I can't do it yet. Because I don't have fucking...
Peoples.
No fucking music. How long is this going? Oh! Let's sit here for a minute. We'll just chit chat.
Instead of chit chatting, why don't we go make our armor? By the time we're done with our armor,
Yes, do that. Do that. Then we have to get that fucking improved specializations. Which one are we doing?
we are doing champion. Okay.
We're not doing Reaver because Reaver is
Two-handed.
Design. We can still do Reaver.
I know we can still do this, but we're not
We're
going
not
to
doing Reaver because it's
That's Reaver.
helpful for us.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Have sex. I mean, it's kind of cold and very visible to everyone.
I'm sure you can figure out a way.
I could figure out a way. I could always figure out a way. Have you owned the dragon, right? Oh,
Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, evil overlords list.
I don't care. Done. Done with that. That thing ended a while back.
Will that consume any energy field bigger than my head?
What?
Because overload, not being able to control it. I will keep a special cache of low-tech weapons and train my troops in their use. That way, even if the heroes manage to neutralize my power generator and or render the standard issue energy weapons useless, my troops will not be overrun by a handful of savages armed with spears and rocks. Hey, Ewoks!
Yeah.
You were thinking that too, weren't you?
I know, but they didn't make the energy weapons completely useless. They just outsmarted the fucking stormtroopers.
And supposedly they're supposed to be like tiny... It's supposed to be like little Wookiees, not their...
Fuck balls.
What?
Gotta add something to it that I needed to add to it. Hopefully I don't have to go back and save all that.
Oh, good God. Star Wars again.
Oh, God. Well, no.
No matter how well it will perform, I will never construct any sort of machinery which is completely indestructible except for one small, virtually inaccessible, vulnerable spot.
We already did that one, didn't we?
No.
Goddamn materials. I can literally find that fucking thing.
No matter how attractive certain members of the rebellion are, there is probably someone just as attractive who's not desperate to kill me. Therefore, I'll think twice before ordering a prisoner sent to my bedchamber.
It's just that referencing. It's referencing something.
Send a hot chick to the...
No, it's referencing the actual. They're all referencing the movies or something, remember?
I don't know which one. That's simply referencing.
There.
I will never build only one of anything important.
Oh, that's everything.
All important systems will have redundant control panels and power supplies. For the same reason, I will always carry at least 2 fully loaded weapons at all times. My pet monster will be kept in a secure cage from which it cannot escape and to which I could not accidentally stumble.
So,
I know it's from a bunch of movies.
it's from a bunch of movies, I know. So we're going with iron, right? So that's all good. That's all
Yes.
we're looking at.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. All bumbling conjurers, clumsy squares, no talent bards, and cowardly thieves in the land will be preemptively put to death. My foes will surely give up and abandon their quest if they have no source of comic relief. All naive, busty tavern wenches in my realm will replace with surly, world-weary waitresses who provide no unexpected reinforcement and or romantic subplot for the hero or his sidekick.
He's not gonna look so cool anymore. I'm sad. For some reason, something's fucking it up.
You realize we can just tint.
No, but that was causing me to go back up and buy the titties and buy everything else I put the fucking...
I will not fly into a rage until a messenger who brings me bad news, just to illustrate how evil I really am. Good messengers are hard to come by. We found that out in our,
Confidence head! Yes, yes.
It won't require high-ranking female... You would totally break this one. I won't require high-ranking female members of my organization to wear stainless steel bustier. Morale is better with more casual dress code. Similarly, outfits made entirely from black leather will be reserved for formal occasions. You would totally break that rule.
Maybe.
I will not turn into...
Oh, I'm not a bomb!
Yes.
I am a god.
I will not turn into a snake. It never helps.
Thank you, Conan reference.
I will not grow a goatee. In the old days, they made you look diabolical. Now they just make you look like a disaffected member of Generation X. I will not imprison members of the same party in the same cell block, let alone the same cell. If they are important prisoners, I will keep the only key to the cell door on my person instead of handing out copies to every bottom-rung guard in the prison. If my trusted lieutenant tells me that my legions of terror are losing a battle, I will believe him. After all, he's my trusted lieutenant. If an enemy I have just killed has a younger sibling or offspring anywhere, I will find them and have them killed immediately, instead of waiting for them to grow up harboring feelings of vengeance toward me in my old age.
Yep.
If I absolutely must ride into battle, I will certainly not ride at the forefront of my legions of terror, nor will I seek out my opposite number among its army.
Yep.
I will be neither chivalrous nor sporting. If I have an unstoppable superweapon, I will use it as early and often as possible instead of keeping it in reserve.
Yep.
There's one exception to that rule.
Uh-huh.
You really don't want to be using weapons that are as powerful as like the Death Star, like willy-nilly, because blowing up a planet is blowing up a significant chunk of territory also deprives you of the resources from that territory. So you really don't want to overuse stuff like that. Once my power is secure, I will destroy all those pesky time travel devices. When I capture the hero, I will make sure I get his dog, monkey, ferret, or whatever sickeningly cute little animal capable of untying ropes and filching keys happens to follow him around.
I think I glitched that.
I think you might have.
Because apparently it says he's able to use it, but he cannot use it.
I will maintain a healthy amount of skepticism when I capture the beautiful rebel and she claims she is attracted to my power and good looks and will gladly betray her companions if I just let her in on my plans.
Yeah. Please just execute
it. I will only employ bounty hunters who work for money. Those who work for the pleasure of the hunt tend to do dumb things like even the odds to give the other guy a sporting chance. I'll make sure I have a clear understanding of who is responsible for what in my organization. For example, if my general screws up, I will not draw my weapon pointed at him and say, and here's the price of failure, then suddenly turn and kill some random underling. If an advisor says to me, my liege, he's but one man. What can one man possibly do? I will reply, this, and kill the advisor. That would be you. That's the only reason I'm reading these, because some of these are just you.
Hey! What can one man do?
That.
Eat your face!
I learned that a callow youth has begun a quest for astronomy. still a killer evil. Instead of waiting for the check.
Ah, look what we have access to.
Yay! Woo! Dude, I kept eating me.
Man, we should really clean this place up.
I'll treat any beast which I control through magic or technology with respect and kindness. Thus, the control is ever broken, and will not immediately come after me for revenge. If I learn the whereabouts of the one artifact which can destroy me, I will not send all my troops out to seize it. Instead, I'll send them out to seize something else and finally put it on and in the local paper.
You get them.
My main computers will have their own special operating system that will be completely incompatible with standard IBM and Macintosh PowerBooks. I will hire a team of board with one of my dungeon guards who makes expressing concern with conditions. In the beautiful Princess's cell, I will immediately transfer him to a less people-oriented position. I will hire a team of board-certified architects and surveyors to examine my castle and inform me of any secret passages and abandoned tunnels that I might not know about. If the beautiful princess that I captured says, "I'll never marry you," never, do you hear me? Never. I will say, "Oh well," and kill her. That is you. That is totally you.
No. No. It's not me. I'll make you kill it. My trusted advisor.
I will not strike a bargain with a demonic being that attempted double crossing simply because I feel like being contrary.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say?
There you go.
That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things.
Wish we had thought about this before we started the stream.
What?
Acquire snack abuse.
We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia.
You should have thought about that before we started the stream.
I just said that!
Delicate.
And I was agreeing.
Can I help?
Yes.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
I'm not going to read too many of these in one sitting.
So many
Because then
demanding, strong-willed
get
people can't be easy.
too long, and
It's no less intense than my days at court.
so I'll read a few of them every time.
Yep.
But I confess I do miss
What do you think is a good number to read every time?
It was always useful to discuss the day's visit.
Now on, I'll read 10 every time. How's that?
Discuss them again. Yes.
Yes.
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well,
Is that a point?
I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
It's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Jennar still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits his whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
Who did they say? Who she says scares people and they wouldn't sell?
Cole.
Oh.
Yeah, think about it.
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
I think it's delightful.
Yes, I do think.
Nah,
Spending time with such
I
an
think I'm
engaging woman is
because
never
out of
unpleasant,
expectation.
Lady Montilyet.
By the way,
Goodness.
shh, you don't get to do that.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm glad I
there's
haven't
no
wasted
sexing
your
in this
day.
game. At least
Well,
not for
I've
her.
taken up quite enough of your time already.
The best you get is
Until next
kissing
time.
her in the garden.
That's not fun. That's not the fun of it. Jeez. How dare you? There you go. They're supposed to have whatever for her in here. So I remember seeing one somewhere. Oh, nothing beats Sarah, so. Gotta save them all. What? You're judging me. I feel you all judging me. Just because I saved that scene onto my PS4, does that give you the right to judge me? No, it's not even the reason why I saved it. I saved it because of a line that basically happens.
What line?
You know how you have to go around and asking people what, oh, I need a gift to get to Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Vivian suggests, hey, maybe you should carve something
If it
radical
was
in
abandoned when
the
we
bush.
Yeah.
arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
If you
Xerxes
agree
it
to,
changed hands so
you
many
end up
times,
doing it,
the
and she
original
makes a
builders
comment on
can't
it.
be traced.
It's
I
the
read the
funniest
House
fucking
of
thing ever.
Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are
Okay,
lost.
time to get us some specialization features. Anyone who is not just Liliana for this one, then Liliana has to do the next one.
All
Let's
right.
go have that. Let's go have. Oh.
I had a feeling that was the problem. It has to be Cullen. And you just sent Cullen out on his job.
I didn't think about that. What is it fucking sound for? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think we know who has to do this.
At your
Just
service.
see.
If it says alliances, we almost always know who it has to be.
Yeah, well, we're gonna go wait
Can
12
we
minutes
neglect
left.
roads?
No, we're not. We're gonna go. Unless we can find something to do that takes us 12 minutes, we're going to Palomar. See, you like that. I like the winter
Inquisitor,
cycle.
is it true? Is the mark on your hand magic cast by Corypheus?
Corypheus claimed it's a spell gone wrong.
I wanted to think it was a blessing. A sign the Maker was returning to his creation. How credulous of me.
Might be the Maker of Death. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Perhaps the Maker set these events in motion so long ago, we can no longer see his hand in them.
It would be fitting if that were true. Does it hurt? The anchor, that is.
Oh, it's fine. Stop! It's fucking helping me out. Yeah, it's fine.
It looks strange, but it hasn't done me
It's
harm.
fine.
If it did come from
That never
Corypheus,
happened. It's on
that's a small mercy.
You saw everything. It happened. And you'll be reminded of it endlessly.
It's okay. We'll remind you of other things. Apparently, I can read while in midair.
It's looking
And it'll be like how I.
but good. We've stopped losing at least.
It'll also be.
Ah, I need a strip of bag. We didn't do.
Corypheus is back.
It'll be.
You
It'll
said he was a
join
dark
with.
spawn, or magister.
It'll join up with.
I'm
what
not
is it?
sure.
I don't think Corypheus really knows.
Oh yeah,
He's
my
definitely
cousin
a
reminded me
darkspawn.
that we are doing
When we
Valkyria
found him,
Chronicles.
No, we're not.
the opportunity
No, we're not.
like that.
Yes, we are.
He thinks
We're not
he's
doing
a
that on stream,
magister,
man.
a priest of the blood, in fact.
What?
We're not
Says
gonna
he
do the
broke into the
argument on
Golden
stream.
City
Why
like
not?
in the
I'm
Chantry.
gonna kill you. Because then we set a strength for that, they're not paying attention to what's going on.
If you and Hawk defeated him once, we can do it again.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There was a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carter clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Of course, you know what this is, right? Well, DLC for 2.
DLC for 2.
And why did you say DLC for 2?
No.
Why didn't you say that you knew what it was?
I knew what it was. It's not an option in the game, you shithead.
You know, why didn't you tell me?
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus.
I thought you knew.
We'll find
But
it.
it's DLC for 2.
I did know, I just told you.
You're right.
Anyway, we're having a dumb argument.
Breath, what have I let loose?
There's so many better things to argue about. Like Valkyria Chronicles.
Brutally murdered is not really the same as unleashed upon the world, Varric.
In this case, it might be. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
I'd make a comment here, but it's highly inappropriate.
Go ahead.
Well, I know something I want shot. We'll just wait until you figure it out.
Nah, too much mental energy.
I'll give you a hint. It involves squeakiness.
Of course it does. Everything involves squeakiness with you.
I mean, it's not wrong. We want to have to circle. We really make a big circle. No, that would be helping the circle, wouldn't it?
I don't.
What am I doing?
I don't think that actually affects the divine election, but check it anyway.
Yes. Going for Cassandra this time, right?
Yes.
Solera's a mage game.
Because screw up Vivian.
Fuck you. Not literally. It'd be disgusting.
You don't like Baldwin after all.
No, I don't like Vivian. It's literally just Vivian's attitude. She pisses me
Yeah,
off.
if you ask, it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't?
No.
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring
Oh no, because we get a quest from her.
After the circles fell, their libraries were
It does
plundered by
help us.
scavengers.
It gives us a quest.
1,000 years of recorded
It's
knowledge
just
in the
like
hands
one
of
exam books or something like that.
By the way, I forgot that I have
I've
an
received
actual
news
document
that
that
some
recorded
tools
how
are
much
located.
pointage
If you are
everyone got
interested in righting this wrong.
for the election.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the circle will be in your debt.
We can do that anymore! I'm gonna talk to Black. I'm gonna see if there's anybody else that we can say anything. At this point, the tavern can be ready to go.
Stefan finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end. He smiled, said he smelled his mother's turnip stew. And slipped away.
Yay, Cole. Oh god! Oh!
What?
Liz!
Good book.
Oh gosh,
I
Liz,
don't know
yes.
what you're talking about.
Are you embarrassed?
Wait, are you blushing?
What would I have to blush about?
You tell me.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain. It's a book.
I can see that.
It's one of Varric's tales. Swords and Shields. The latest chapter.
Cassandra's winning by a mile, by the way.
Really?
So far, Cassandra has 10 votes. Liliana has 2. And Vivienne has -4.
The latest chapter? Meaning, you've read them all?
Not since this all began. We've been busy.
She's read this one 3 times.
Oh!
You! I told you to stop spying.
You read it out loud to me. I don't like the captain either.
It's literature. Smutty literature. Whatever you do, don't tell Varric.
He'd be pleased. He'd be pleased or wouldn't dream of it. What do you think we should do?
He'd be pleased.
Why not? I think Varric would be pleased to have another fan.
Pleased? Yes, that's one word for it.
It is one word for it.
They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. Pretend you don't know this about me.
You know where we go next.
You know, dude, you're thinking exactly the same thing.
Yes.
Oh, Varric!
Someone
Come
left
here,
flies
buddy.
on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are some.
Varric.
Need something?
Special. Cassandra wants a book.
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
I did say that. Oh, she's a big fan. I think you should go all out.
Yeah, I do too.
She's a big fan.
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra? Tall, grumpy seeker, like stabbing things? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Oh, she'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
It can't be that bad. Oh, I can't decide.
Can't be that bad.
I'm sure it's not as terrible as you think.
There are a number of critics who'd be happy to argue with you. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Yes.
Fine.
Because have you ever seen this play off?
Yes.
Get to work then.
It's the greatest thing ever.
The fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
What did he say?
Need something?
I think after a certain point.
Carry on.
Or I think you just gotta go talk to him.
Yeah, you go back to Cassandra. I'm so evil to Cassandra. Hi, Cassandra.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
This is your doing.
I hope you'd like it.
None other.
None other, yes.
Oh, yes. Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Night Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsmen...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
I'm just standing here.
Thank you.
I do like how she greatly approves.
Oh yes, that was the best part of the whole thing. She greatly. Thank Collinston. Thank Varric. Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I said.
This was everything I'd hoped.
I know how you feel.
I have time to read the first part.
But don't forget to tell all your friends. Have any? Completely worth it.
That's why I love Varric's line.
Yeah.
Oh, you think it's bad in here? Oh yes, they do keep the same people doing it. Which you would have figured. The same people who did their voices in 2, that's them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for those of you who aren't aware, I have
2, but we can't stream it because, or at least not easily,
You can't
because
stream it very easily because it's not a PS4. Well, it's not a current gen, it's a last previous gen game.
by the way, gimme.
Oh, I didn't forget, I want to get past that part first.
Lost 3 shipments. It's still there.
And we can always get.
We gotta do Collins.
We're doing what? Champion, right? Yeah. And we also need to get. Are we going to go get snacks after this stream's done,
That was an idea.
or is the hot stream popcorn going to be good enough?
No, because I need munchies too. Other one? Good. Collect all the shit first. Good Cullen shit. It's way at the top there. Oh, that's not it. It's at the top, you dummy.
Alright, so, read this.
All you see was the apostate. Is it with when she held on the circle, she declared that the chant of light was for humans and meant nothing to her.
Okay, so the apostate is not human.
It was an elf.
Or a Qunari, or it's an elf or a Qunari, because the dwarf can't be
have magic.
Yes.
Well, let's go get that fucking special before anything else. This should be like a 2-second one. Nope. Yep. Like 2 seconds.
Or 0 seconds.
That's 2 seconds. And then we can go through. Well, we don't have Liliana available. She's busy doing nice shit, remember? We can't do anything for that. Check what the other one on the other side is. Nope. Oh, that's just
It's a bit cold in here, don't you think? We are in the mountains.
I'm more concerned about everything scattering whenever there's a draft.
Search for the hack writer. Ruffles. I do like how he calls her Ruffles.
Yep.
Shall we have Cullen?
Yes, that's what I'll do it.
To work?
Well, you know the funny thing is, right?
What?
You know what this thing is, right? I have a friend in the Kirkwall Guard.
Yeah.
Cullen's the only character who's officially in all 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm not joking. He's the only character who's in all 3 Dragon Age games.
I know. He's the command. He's a
knight. He's a Templar knight in the first one at the circle. He's a knight captain in 2 underneath Meredith.
What's going on here? Oh, that's all the stretches.
I think that one's the Reaver.
The bald chick is
yeah.
Reaver.
I
do like what she says to you, though. I'm going to talk to her just so you can see what she says.
Talk to all of them, yeah. Obviously. Get the shit from all that.
Hey, your favorite.
Okay.
Inquisitor.
What's been going on?
Sister Liliana glanced at me today. I think she's gonna have me killed.
Should we be up there scouting?
In a bit. We're in in Skyhold
Yeah,
for supplies.
don't do the fucking investigation with her.
Not
Don't
me,
do
though.
and there's nothing there.
I have to go.
Says we can't do anything with her until we actually stuff her. Where are you going?
We're not flirting with her because.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna go talk to Cullen. Is that it?
I can get to the.
You could also get to it a lot faster by going the other way. There's stairs that lead down, you
I mean,
dumbass.
yes, I was going to talk to Cullen as well.
You speed that up.
No, I was. No, I didn't. I wanted to talk to Cullen.
Should Cullen to Cullen.
As leader of the Inquisition, you...
Am I the only one who likes the fact that we've now spent 2 hours just wandering around our castle, talking to random people?
I don't know. I don't think it's been 2 hours. No, it's been. Because it's a lot of
Whatever it is, I'm willing to.
patchwork we gotta do.
Right.
Yeah, this one is an important question.
Lyrium grants Templars our abilities, but it controls us as well. Those cut off. Some go mad, others die. We have secured a reliable source of lyrium for the Templars here. But I no longer take it.
You stopped.
When I joined the Inquisition, it's been months now.
Why?
Why are you doing this?
After what happened in Kirkwall, I couldn't. I will not be bound to the Order, or that life any longer. Whatever the suffering, I accept it. But I would not
Oh,
put
you're
the
supposed to
Inquisition
take the name
first.
now.
I've asked Cassandra to...
You know what happens if he does, right?
If my ability to lead is compromised, I will be relieved from duty.
You know what happens if you force him to do it, right? I'll trust Cassandra.
Cassandra takes things as seriously as you do. If she has
I
no
don't.
problem with this, neither do I.
I thought you had a right to know. The Inquisition's army must always take priority. Should anything happen,
You don't trust
to
Cassandra?
defer to Cassandra's judgment.
What does happen if you force him to?
If you force him to, I'm trying to remember. I think if you're not in a romance with him, he essentially becomes what Samson was. And then you
Let's
put
look at you. Right. You'll survive it. Maybe.
You are.
I'm a breaker. My name is Thram, and I was not expecting a messenger from this place. The Inquisitor wants to be a Reaver.
There's a break.
Your title is Breaker? What is that?
It's a name. It serves. You will become a Reaver, or you will break. This is not a road for those who worry about what others think. You want power? Admit it. You've battles to win. If you give a toss about opinion, you can write your own history after you win. Let's not waste time. You've dragons to conquer, infusions to make, and blood to drink.
Wait, what the?
What?
Dragons are involved?
Dragons are the heart of it. The beating heart. We take of the dragon and become more than a mortal with a sword. We become a conduit to power. But we're not mages. Demons reach through but find no purchase. They're a slave to the blade. Your blade.
By the way, Iron Bull can smell it on you if you become a Reaper.
Anyway, we're not being a Reaver though.
I know, but I found that interesting.
Something.
It seems like there's a lot of risk to this.
There's no risk. There's a promise. If you do this, you will change. There is no retirement from this life. But unlike the Grey Warden or the Templar, you don't wither.
Ouch.
You'll die when you fail. Until then, glory.
I like the way she put that. You'll die when you fail. Until then, glory.
Yep. Blood to drink.
What do you mean by blood?
I meant what I said. And it was meant to stop you cold. This way begins and ends with dragon blood. Blood is life. Life is power. It's that simple. Reavers know it. Blood mages know it. All others can debate it in the next world.
Why is this a good discipline to me?
What will this allow me to do?
Win. Not just victory, but bloody victory. The withering of your enemies will empower. The more they think they prevail, the more you bleed, the more you triumph. You wish to inspire? Inspire terror.
So, show me the process. You have to do them all anyway. That's for the quest.
Right. Tell me how it begins.
Very well. There is instruction. There are steps. At the end,
You figured out how to do it, didn't you?
I look forward.
You literally have to do that and then go finish the recipe and then go back to that. The ladies are on the ground floor. That's why I'm so used to that. I think that's the champion.
Inquisitor, imagine the frothing of the minstrels dreaming of this meeting. Frantic. I, of course, am Lord Chancellor de Lyon, and I am here to aid your ascension to glory in the hearts of the
I
people.
think he's the champion.
Yes, I thought he was. I don't know why I thought he was a Templar.
I thought he was a champion. Champions are made. Question.
You can make me a champion? That seems hollow.
Well noted. I can put you through the motions, but this is a way of thinking. Champion is about being a leader while also being known, respected. There are formalities, of course, procedures, pish and tosh, all superseded as you already lead a nation. Once you set and have your standard, you shall command like you were born to it. And of course you were.
Are we gonna investigate?
Yes.
There's always the cost. What's the risk?
Ah, the dark future of all who live by the sword. If you needed a patron, I'd say be certain you choose wisely. Many a head has been lost for the faults of others. But you are your own authority. You already lead, and I dare say your current task has enough risk. So dangers of the future when you retire as favorite of the people? Are you allergic to silks? It's good to be champion.
The silks.
You mean a literal standard?
Colors. Something for you to raise, or the field, the tavern, the backhouse, wherever you wish. You could cut a square and claim a mere flag. But the Inquisition is no scow alerting bridges. It's a beacon. It's a final step. Symbolic. No drowning in gold to gain its strength or other tosh.
Is it similar to a knight or an Orlesian chevalier?
We share a way of the field, and they can be useful. But those titles carry a certain reputation. Chevaliers are generally pricks, in my experience. The people are less inclined to celebrate those backhanders. You want to be their champion.
All right, Lord Chancellor. I'm ready
He's
to
on the other guy too? Yeah.
Of course you are. You already are. Mere formality alone. There's a process, a few shows of ability to start them talking. But you'll take to it just fine. Remember, it's good to be champion.
It's good to be champion. It's good to be king.
He says that.
I have no idea.
Herald, I hear you wish training so you don't embarrass those sworn to you. I'm summoned to offer instruction in the physical aspect of the Templar. I'm Sir.
Sir, what?
So what?
Sir. Our time
I
is
saw that
brief.
coming too.
I trust you are serious.
Color paints a grim.
My general has not given glowing reports of Templar life.
Yet here you are. Do you search for higher meaning behind such doubts? I don't teach that. The Order. Faith is not where Templar abilities come from. Faith is how Templars endure their abilities. I teach how to deny magics. Not fight, not match. Deny. And that lies in Lyrium. You will construct a filter. You will suffer its effects, and you will be worthy of inspiration. How you endure...
That's why I don't want to be
is your
Templar.
own affair.
Yeah, no.
What is the filter?
This filter. Describe it.
It is a simple box, or an ornate one. It has simple tools or bejeweled. Depends on what you need. You will use it to prepare the daily draft of lyrium that allows the denial of magic. No one else can do this for you. Soon you won't know you're doing it. It will be a part of you.
Like an addict.
What is it?
Yeah, you're basically a drug addict.
That's
I know
what
what my
basically.
general-
You're a high-functioning
That's
drug
what you
addict.
turn Colin into if you
There
make
is
him
something
take living.
you don't know
You turn him back into an addict.
Becoming a Templar will make you keenly aware. You will feel empowered.
The whole controlling the Templars with lyrium thing is a big part of the reason why I say F the Chantry.
Will get hungry. You have never felt this. Order fights it.
I'm sorry, but the Chantry really needs a shake-up at this point.
Yep. That's why things will change.
Because the Chantry at this point has become very stale, set in their ways, and...
This is ensured through the muscle and will of Templars.
Because Liliana's right in her assessment of the Chantry. Liliana's totally right about what the Chantry should be, but it's not that.
The benefits, Herald, the benefit is control.
I was meant for this. The blessing of Andraste ensures I will endure.
Believe that. Believe it with all your might.
It's a direct blessing.
Do you feel it in your bones every second? That's what's coming.
Very well, sir. I'm ready to learn.
They all say that. Here. Know that this is merely an introduction. The steps are simple. Kill, learn, construct. If you do not pray, Inquisitor, I recommend starting, if only to drown the filter's cool.
That was always a big part.
Find out what we fucking need.
That was always a big part of the reason why I hated the Chantry, is because of what they did to the Templars, how they controlled them through Iridium.
Iridium, that's like champions. Fuck.
This could be a while.
We can find out where the fuck they're at.
I could, but we're going to Falamire, and if they're not there, they're not there. I could too.
Oh yeah, except for the fact
that I'm playing at the moment.
It's got fucking abilities that we want, that we need to use for later on. We should probably fucking find it.
What was I gonna say? Basically,
yeah. Well, I was looking at Dragon Age 2, so I'm interested in the Dragon Age 2.
Ah, yes, Civilization 6. They finally came out with that expansion. However, I'm not buying it yet because
I don't care.
You should totally buy 6.
I don't care.
Do I do respect? So, there is some. But even if you did eventually want it, there's something to be said about waiting, because Civ games tend to become better after they've had a couple of expansions.
Anyway. Nobody cares about Civ.
I do.
I don't.
Again, I shouldn't say anything. Paradox games tend to do better anyway.
Oh yeah! I forgot about that.
What?
Blackwall's a champion.
But
I'm good with it.
The one I'm waiting for the most is definitely.
What are you doing?
Just checking to see if anyone finished the job.
It would have popped up on the screen, you dipshit.
I know. I could have also missed it. What was I saying? But the, you know what comes out next week.
I don't care what comes out next week. You'll follow this so you're not kidding. There it is!
What?
God, I just couldn't find the quest line for it. Oh, you need to find writing on champion methods. So don't leave the don't fucking leave yet. You need to go by Blackwall in the stables.
What was I saying? But
and guess where they're all at?
Where?
Exalted Plains. They're all in the Exalted Plains.
Next week it's the Stellaris DLC.
Okay. Yeah, good on that. See, in this area is where all the mages are. That's all the mage specializations are.
That's where you thought I needed to go, isn't it?
Yep. I didn't realize they put them in different areas.
But,
You don't need to talk to Blackwell, it's around here. And you found it. Yeah, you need that.
But,
Our mounts have never had better.
Oh, fuck it, you go. You're gonna go to follow mine. What are you doing bringing Blackwell for?
because I'm a moron, clearly. No, you know why? Because because I'm so used to playing Blackwall in my other game.
Why?
Because I'm the Iron Bull in my other game. I need a tank in my other game.
Oh, just wait. You're gonna hate the setup I have for into a mage. You're like, what the fuck? That's so stupid, and then you understand why I have it that way. This whole setup we have was like, oh, you need a tank, you need a heavy. No, doesn't work for a mage. Especially the mages I have set up.
Plus, Iron Bull. You gotta love the Iron Bull.
No, I don't even use Iron Bull.
But I mean, you gotta love the guy. He's
once you see how I have a mage set up. Yes, I have purposely set up twice crazy. Once you see I have that set up, you'll understand why I do it the way I do it.
Missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you. Because
I
you're
never
the
finished
herald
that,
of
though.
Andraste.
Yeah.
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
It's been for you.
Should I
Hey,
autograph
what's up,
something
boy?
for him before he tries to behead me?
They think readings for the weak. You know, scholars, lowlanders, or legion peasants. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead.
Oh, I hate this area.
You're not squeamish about undead, are you?
They're only corpses possessed by spirits.
Right.
Oh, no.
Nothing to fear. The Avar hold
think
up
she's
in the
a villain.
castle on the other side of the Fallow Mire.
Good.
You're willing? Inquisition's
Huh?
people are still
he
alive.
said good. By the way, we probably should have checked if we could have made a better, sword, but we didn't.
This sword we have now is fucking
What is
awesome.
it?
You may want to look into this.
Like, look at the fucking thing. Look at it. Look at the fucking sword.
I know it's awesome, but we could have made something awesome.
No, we couldn't. It's fucking awesome. You didn't even look at it. Said if you can't get anything, it looks fucking awesome. It's awesome as hell.
Sure we can. Yeah, this stuff is all over the palette.
Hey, from Bay Touch shit. Hey, I know it is.
Yeah,
Look,
Who the fuck's Viridian?
Signs of a plague.
a cheerful addition to any decent swamp. At least in the city you can
Yeah.
find a decent heater. Out here you have what? Roots and berries?
hey, don't knock roots and berries. It's like plague. It's a charming addition to any swamp. At least in the city you have a decent healer. Out here you got roots and berries. I said don't knock roots and berries.
Good news is,
Yes, that's good news.
the Viridian's in the same place as the champion. It's all in the Exalted Plains.
This place, at least this area is short.
Yeah,
It is. It's not that long. We might even be able to finish it before we understand. Especially if you avoid stepping in the dang water. Or you come down here, you.
Eat it.
What?
Can't be all of them.
The Avars have captured a group of Inquisition soldiers and lost souls, hoping to meet the Inquisitor for aggressive negotiations.
Yes, indeed.
What's aggressive about negotiations? Negotiations. A lightsaber. You don't remember that line?
Yes, I do remember that line.
Beacons is fucking annoying.
I hope that this isn't boring, you viewers, but I do want to make sure that I collect all the things.
Even though we don't really need to. And all you really do is waste a lot of time. You're in the water, by the way. What? You know the bottles on the wall? Did you explain with a little shit like that?
Yeah.
One of the bottles on the wall is called Dragon Piss.
Of course it is. Yay! This is kind of like what we call panther piss in real life.
You know what it is, right?
What?
It's a warden bottle. You know what wardens did?
What?
They would take the half-empty bottles of wine and all the other alcohol and dump it into one bottle. And they'd be drinking from that. That's why. Was all Hawk a mage or warrior rogue?
I can't remember. We figured it out last time, and now we forgot. Because of what he was carrying.
No, there was a line that he said.
Oh, he was a mage.
You mentioned Cobra or Bethany?
You mentioned,
that. Huh? You mentioned Carver, he's a mage.
I'm pretty sure it was Carver, he's a mage.
Anyway, I know how to fucking get that. I know how that happens too, by the way.
How what happens?
How that whole, they've done the, look for Bethany's because she's the mage. They join the circle, but they join the Grey Wardens. I know how that happened, man. The only way to get that to happen, to get them to join the Grey Wardens, is under a very specific set of circumstances. Lock. Gee, maybe you should use your, I don't know, rogue. Oh, well,
you know how I knew that the rogue couldn't open it?
He said it was locked.
Yeah.
Guess she didn't say anything?
Yep.
You know how they didn't care? Said it.
The one thing I don't ever care about picking up is I don't ever care about too much about picking up herbs because you wind up with a million of these things.
There's certain herbs that you need to pick up.
Metals I always want to pick up.
There's certain herbs that you want to pick up. Blood lotus you always pick up. Elf fruit you always pick up. I think spindleweed, but I'm not sure about one. But I know blood lotus and elf fruit you want to pick up. Elf fruit especially.
I think I found something.
Elf fruit you especially want to pick up because of the regeneration potion.
Man, I'm going in circles. That's what I'm a bitch you are. Status excuse.
Oh god. Yeah, with it.
What? And you are also a moron?
No.
You saw that coming. You should have.
I did.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
I found a great weapon.
Today's blessing, kids, is never follow your own advice. Not only did he just talk about not disturbing the water after I had just disturbed the water, I earlier told you not to walk in the water. So I said, today's blessing, kids, is never follow your own advice.
Did you even notice Dorian's shooting his giant ball sack around?
Yeah, I did.
You saw it come out of that, right? That was Dorian. That's Dorian. That's Dorian. That's Dorian. All those blue lights.
Mm-hmm. Ah, dang, we lost to do this.
I know. All those blue lights and shit that came out. Believe me, I love that weapon too, by the way.
Metals tend to be a lot more rare. Certain metals are freaking everywhere, but other ones are very rare.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I can't fucking find that shit anyway. That Blood Lotus was good for the fucking grenades.
Which we never use anyway.
Obviously. You have no idea how useful they are.
I never use grenades.
I use them more for anything. I don't use them if I can win easily.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
You have to have a mage. You want to switch back to you? Why are you doing this? Let them come to you. Big giant demon trying to kill everyone. Now, I want to specifically mention that you believe you're ready for this.
What?
I want to specifically mention the fact that you believe you're ready for this.
Yeah.
Let's see how many questions we have left. Looks like you want.
You have 5.
Yeah, because
Lure those corpses out of the mud.
Dorian and Sarah are getting their asses
Keep
kicked.
an eye out for more of them.
Oh, that's funny.
What?
The summon undead effect from going into the water only holds for the controlled character. So all of our NPC characters can just fucking... Hi. Hi. Go in the water.
Back, I'm taking a long, hot bath.
I'm getting more potions is easy, so I don't really worry.
You're basically dead. Oh. There's like 3 camps in this area.
No, there are no camps. Well, no, there's one.
3 camps. There should be like 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure there's 3
There's
camps
only one.
There.
That one.
I'm including a starting camp, you idiot. Shit. Where is it?
No, there's only 2. Daggers! We'll never use those because you're never using coal.
I never use coal no matter what. I'm so happy.
I do like how his response to everything the Heavy Demon was saying is basically, or don't. Or you won't.
Yep. What are you doing? You don't need to kill him!
I have a reason for telling you.
Is it because you're fucking bored?
No. They give me crafting materials.
I don't have any idea what the fuck you're doing.
At the current moment, no. Sort of. This is where I want to go.
You can do what normal people do and just follow the fucking path.
I don't follow the path as I go off it so I can find resources.
Oh, don't even tell me.
What?
Oh, good God.
No! No! What?
American Idol's coming back. Lady.
Am I the only one who thinks that's a show that's run its course?
Huh? American Idol?
Yeah. Animaniacs. Yep.
They're coming back.
So there's a show that they definitely need to bring back. Because a whole new generation of kids that ain't seen it can need to.
Roseanne.
See, I'm impressed that they got.
It's the original kid.
I know. I'm impressed that they got John Goodman to come back. Because John Goodman's a heck of a lot bigger than he was when that show came out.
20 years, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Wow. Oh. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Remember that show?
Not really.
Those are John Hart.
I don't know if I ever actually watched that show. I don't think I ever watched it.
It's getting a reboot. The only problem is, it's a spin-off of Riverdale. And of course, Charmed is coming back.
What?
Charmed is coming back. Because God knows we needed another one.
There was actually someone in fan of that.
I used to date someone who was.
I occasionally caught the tail end of it when it was on in the morning when I was getting ready for work. I never sought it out to actually watch it.
I never want to watch it anymore. I never ever want to do it. No.
I say once we finish the Fallowmire, then we end for the night. How's that?
So good enough.
We are still switching off if we get to 2 hours, right?
That's the fun.
Alright. So what do the Fallowmire resources give you? I forget.
Let's look at it again. Let's go to something else. Fallowmire resource. Blood Lotus, Alfred, Dawn Lotus, Blue Vitriol, and Summerstone.
Alright.
Because everything has fucking Alfred. The one we need to care about in here is Dawn Lotus.
And Blue Vitriol and Summerstone. Blue Vitriol, they don't go.
No, because Dawn Lotus is the rare earth. See what the fucking legends doing here.
There aren't any in the Fallowmire.
I know there's none in Fallowmire. Haven, we already got that one way back at the beginning of the game.
Set up camp or keep moving?
Yeah, but Crestwood, Emerald Gray, it's pretty expensive. Ooh, Stone Ghost, that's one.
Quarries are the one that I think are a bit rare.
No sign of the Avar.
Yep.
Challenge me, or the Inquisition soldiers.
They better be fine.
Yep.
And the
We need
ones who
forts
took
to
them,
let
they won't be.
Otherwise, they won't be marked on the map. Western approach, that's 3 of them. Stormcast is 1. You never find the quarries. Dorian, why are you still carrying that light?
We never had cause to drop it because he got the weapons in the back since he picked it up.
When did you pick it up?
Back at the last Veil Fire.
Why did you pick it up?
To look at the room that's on the back.
Yeah. Maybe you could make him drop it.
Yeah, I know.
You probably should.
He'll drop it on his own if you get in a fight.
You just put it in a fight. You literally don't have to make one now. You get hit. What the fuck? That's your dude. You can't kill him.
I know I can't. I wasn't trying to. I thought there was something else over there.
You know what we didn't do?
What?
Set Dorian up.
Oh, the goodness.
No. I just realized that too. We'll do that during this fight. Oh, yeah, right. Set it up. Let me see how I love that sword.
By the way, you can actually recruit that guy as an agent, but you need to do it before you leave the Fallow Maya.
Him?
Yeah.
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
I thought the Avar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights to the gods. Mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
You hear what he just said? No. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
Oh, yeah.
The other Avar
that's funny.
kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they alright?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
By the way, we already have all the Viridium we need. We're going to the Exalted Plains next.
Why?
You know what we need there.
What? What are you talking about?
Don't we need the Way of the Champion?
We already have it. Oh yeah, the fucking that shit. Yeah, we need that shit. Championships.
That's why we're going to the Exalted Plains next.
Well, we're going to the Western Approaches next. So we can get that kicked off so we can start the flood fight. So we're gonna do the flooding McFlood. By the way, we have to fucking beat the shit out of everybody. Yeah. Good job getting that fade risk, by the way.
What?
Good job getting that fade risk, by the way.
What do you mean?
You had to do that before we finished Lost Souls. We better hurry up and finish this thing, because otherwise they're not going to give me snacks, because they're going to super late before we get this stuff. Streaming that.
Not that late.
It's almost 8:30.
Realize what time to kick these out, right?
Yeah, midnight.
What?
Conversation between Aemond and Vivian. Aemond goes, I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Don't you see the warning she writes to the bird flocks in the air? Preposterous superstition. Amon. Preposterous is what you wore to a bog, Elysian.
Yeah. Who is that?
Amon the rest of the Vivian.
Who's Amon?
The Skywatcher!
Oh.
Dipshit. Who, by the way, you can play as in multiplayer.
Wow.
Which, by the way, multiplayer is fucking awesome. He's moving for multiplayer. Inquisition.
It's not just a useless gimmick and everybody knows it.
It's not. It's actually fun.
Okay, good.
Kind of. It's a lot more fun than Battlefront 2.
Not a high bar.
It's more fun than the first Battlefront? That kind of goes lower, doesn't it?
Yeah, lower.
It's better than COD.
You just keep going lower and lower. I don't know why you...
Hey, COD's better than Battlefront 2. I don't care what you say.
Yet again, not a high bar.
It's Dragon Age multiplayer. What more needs to be said?
Where the heck am I going?
I don't know. Where the fuck are you going? You're the one that...
I'm totally lost. That's where I'm going.
Well, look at... What do you think they invented maps for?
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Maps are for the weak.
What are you looking that way?
Because I was trying to remove the marker.
That's a quick. They have when romance go wrong. What's wrong with this?
With that bow, sir. Lay down solid cover fire.
2 eyes.
That romance is never good to begin with.
Exactly. The fly. Oh my god.
That movie, I've never seen that movie, but I've heard how...
6 horrific breakups in movies, alright?
I've not seen The Fly, but I know it's horrific.
Oh, it's horrific. Oh, Gina Davis. What about that?
Like, I know it's one of, like...
Oh!
I've heard it mentioned as one of the best horror movies ever made.
Oh! I've seen some of it. That's funny.
What?
Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis were dating during that movie.
I remember the Nostalgia Critics comment about Jeff Goldblum and his role in Jurassic Park. We all loved him in this role until we realized he loved himself in this role so much that he never wanted to leave this role.
Yeah. Fatal Attraction.
Perhaps it just needs the magical touch.
Oh, I like the original ending of that.
What?
Fatal Attraction.
What's the original one?
The ending of it's supposed to be Dan's wife. Dan Gallagher played by Michael Douglas. Dan's wife shoots Glenn Close, who plays the guy here that Michael Douglas was having an affair with.
Should I use it?
No. Yeah. No. Do it. Don't let that do all the work and kill everything on the outside of it. You can't do. It's reasonable, and that's what it's good for. The original ending was Alex kills herself and blames him for it.
I've not seen Fatal Attraction.
I've not seen it. It wasn't as good as it should have been. War of the Roses.
Is that actually about that particular historical event, or did it just name it that?
They named it that.
By the way, you can apparently have that happen. I'll use the word generation.
Why?
Because I have it and no one else does.
Yeah. And it also takes effort to read that. Oh! Oh! Okay. This is what the plotline for World of Roses really is.
Yes.
And this is the whole description I put. When a couple starts keeping score, there's no winning, only degrees of losing. So says Danny DeVito's lawyer early on in the World of Roses. And it's a sorry tale that follows. Not at the start, as that's when Oliver, Michael Douglas again, and Barbara, Kathleen Turner, meet, fall in love, buy a big house, and have a boy, a girl, a cat, and a dog. The cracks in their relationship soon start to appear, followed by the lies, the recommendations, and the divorce. Then proceedings take a violent turn. A punch to the face, a cat run over, a tape potentially made from dogs, and soon enough the couple is hanging from the chandelier. Then, falling to their death, Oliver reaches out to Barbara one last time as they expire, and with her last act on Earth, she pushes the chandelier. That's a bitch. Yes, it is. That's a bitch. Oh! 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 Why did I not see this one coming?
What?
Total Recall, the 1990 version.
I've not seen either Total movie.
Watch it. Arnold Schwarzenegger at his finest. Because he shoots his wife. There's a joke. But here's the best reason why. Essentially, yes, he shoots his wife because of reasons. He goes, wait, shoots her in the head before delivering the immortal line, consider that a divorce. Another movie you should really watch is Double Jeopardy. Hey, guess what the last one on the list is? Of course, Star Wars. Because that movie was fucking horrible to begin with. Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Eating my butt cake. What's it look like?
Find out what fucking Dorian is and move him into position. Because right now him standing there is just stupid. Unless you want me to open it, I think he's dead. You are fucking stupid. I thought that was a good idea.
I thought what was a good idea.
What the fuck were you thinking? You better get your ass back to fucking... We have no health! What are you doing? Fucking retard.
No, just coming here should have filled out potions, but I won't make sure.
We'll equip a potion there for you and shit. Replenish. Maybe on the fucking menu window. See, that's what you should have used the fucking bees at.
Not the bees.
Just the bees. God. You know what's so great about Dragon Age 2?
What?
They're so very open about sexuality. You know why?
Why?
It doesn't fucking matter what gender you are. At all. The only time it matters is with the DLC character. Yeah. They go, but every character you can romance goes both ways except Sebastian. No, I'm not kidding.
I heard.
It's just so funny.
Now, if I remember correctly, there's a lot of resources around this area. That was one heck of a rift, though, that I just thought.
Meryl was in Origins, by the way.
It was?
Yep.
You know Isabella. Where was Meryl?
Daily Show. I don't remember Isabella being in it.
She's in the Pearl.
Yeah, you can only meet Meryl if you go for the Dalish Elf Origin.
But,
she's the first of the Keeper. That clan?
Yeah.
That you meet in 2, which you haven't played yet, but you're going to eventually. This is what the whole plan of that was.
But what was I saying? But, Isabella, you meet, when can you have a threesome with? And Brave, Osmond Brave. I have to show you that scene now.
No, you saw it for me. I just don't know what happened. It's another reason why I have to go get Origins. I spelled Isabella wrong. I'm pretty sure I spelled Isabella wrong. I did say it was Isabella anyway. She's an admin. Oh, I don't remember why. Oh my god, no. No. Don't even.
What?
I don't know why, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh! I do remember her now. And she's the one who teaches you the dual specialization.
Yep. Iron Bull, what just killed you?
This is one being a minute. What are you doing? That's your guy!
Okay, that was entirely too costly.
You just killed your own people. You fucking idiot. You just killed Dorian. You're aware of this fact, right? How can you mistake Dorian for somebody else when he has a giant red ball?
Was it a warrant?
Well, that's fucking true.
I thought this was a well-documented fact.
What the fuck are we doing?
Well, right now, I think what we need to do is go, yeah, we need to get more potions. That effed us up.
You can't when you're in a
That messed us up. Possibly a foursome?
Holy shit.
How does this become a foursome? I know.
Oh my god. I know how it happens.
How?
Isabella, the Warden, Liliana, and Zevran.
Wow.
Oh.
Is that good images, bad images, somewhere in between?
Zevran in the bottom. Here's how you do it. in order to do it, you have to have Liliana. You can't be in a romance with Morgan. So that's the reason why I didn't see that. And you can't have an unhardened Liliana or Alistair. However, if either Liliana or Alistair is not only in a love relationship with the Warden, but have also been hardened following the personal request, then they will actually join in the fun for a threesome.
Yeah, they invite themselves
or possibly
along.
a foursome, and their approval will increase. That's kind of weird, but okay. If Zevron is in the party, Isabella will invite him as well, regardless of his relationship status with the Warden.
You're almost done.
I know, I gotta go south.
And if Ogren's with you, you break his brain and he passes out. He goes, too much to handle. Stone. He passes out. There's another point where you're having sex with someone and he pretends to walk into the wrong room. Ogren is generally one of the fun. Ogren is, in my opinion, the funniest companion. What about you?
It's one of the people who have to me. Get over here!
Hello, when did you arrive? By the way, we leveled up. And we never did set up Dorian.
That's why you got his ass kicked so much. Did he just fucking teleport? He fucking teleported. How did you... Oh, this fucking...
We're going to Crestwood, or self-defense next time.
Get over here!
You can't go to the western approach until you adopt Stroud. Okay. So we're going to Crestwood next. That'll be a whole thing.
Oh, Crestwood?
Yeah.
Good God!
You're fighting in the water. That's just the problem.
I don't know. You know what the real purpose of me doing this is, right?
What? Grinding?
Yep. This is why I like mages.
By the way, didn't you want to, hurry things along?
I'm trying to. It's not my fault these people can fucking get in a fight. I'm like, oh, you little bastard. Get back over here. Oh! Okay. Don't worry, we need to do your shit set up. Holy shit! Yeah! We should have fucking done this like forever ago, by the way.
He already has his necromancer.
Yep. That's what I like. Oh, yeah. Let's go like this. Hey. Yes. Okay.
Now he needs barrier and dispel.
Guess what?
I know, that is so good.
Oh, that you have no fucking clue. How many times I can save a life? By the way, we leveled up.
I know.
I'm debating. That would help. Not as much. We don't get any guard from that. Which is the sole purpose of that. Should be well. I'm not gonna do anything with it.
I say well, there is one thing that we can get. Bodyguard, which we can't get it yet, but we can move towards it, which we take damage for the other team members.
No. It's stupid. You know what else is stupid?
What?
We never leveled this shit up.
I think we didn't because we were focusing on poison.
We were. No. You see how evil it is.
Yeah.
And yes, I wanted full draw for a reason. Because look, they're poison. Full draw. They work together. That's the one thing I liked about that. The only one out of that I would ever give her is the fucking first level. Why? Because it saves her life more times than we need it to. By the way, these are shit. This is the worst fucking thing ever to give to her.
By the way, Iron Bolt.
Yeah, I know. I'm forgetting Iron Bolt does not have
anything. Well, he has one. Two.
I couldn't get to it.
He's a Reaver.
That's right, we should get Reaver going. Ring of Pain. Or that. Or that. Because he's a big damage.
Actually, he's technically not a Reaver. He just has a similar fighting style.
He's a Reaver.
No, if you talk to him, he'll tell you he's not actually a Reaver. Alright.
And now Tori's gonna kick some ass. Just watch her bet. Shit. Good God. Everyone's already killing more people. Now you see how badass mages can be.
Your Magisters, they all like coffee face.
Not quite. Corypheus is one of a kind. An original Darkspawn, it turns out.
I mean, are they all crazy? Wanting to be gods? Like that?
That, not all of them, but enough.
And you let them live? Why?
There's always more where they came from. Men like Corypheus aren't born, they're made.
Good point. Men like Corypheus aren't born, they're made. I do like how at the end he decides he wants to go back to Convention because he's sick of just complaining and not doing anything to fix it. You too?
Yeah. We got some really good people.
You know what would be a fun thing to find out? You know what would be fun, but probably is not where they would go in the next one?
By the way, remember that cabin you found?
Yeah.
Found the key.
You know what would be
Get
fun?
over here!
You know what would be fun, but I'm sure they will not go this way oriented in the future Dragon Age? He became the Archon.
What?
If he was Archon in the next game.
Yeah, I don't think they'd do that.
They wouldn't, but it would be cool.
Look, let's do it. Yeah.
I mean, you would love it if you could have, if Dorian was suddenly Archon.
Wow.
What?
Oh no, no, it's just too good.
By the way, do you know where you're going?
Yeah, back across the water. What am I doing?
I don't know.
I'm so used to hitting another button to jump.
One of my favorite personal quests is actually, if you want to call it that, is actually when Dorian's dad wants to talk to him. I like what, because I do like how it's a very good conversation, and I like what his dad says at the end of it.
The one thing you like about Dragon Age... Wow.
What?
The one thing you like about Dragon Age 2?
Yeah?
The warrior's actually not... It's not just, oh look, the guy with the sword is just hit one target. Okay, you know what, maybe I can... No.
You didn't use it.
I didn't... Here's another. Come on, Doran!
Work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore. Can't wait to use it.
By the way, make sure you get the Veil Fire.
We got it. What a way before the beginning of the fight.
Alright, good.
Okay, we got it at the beginning of the fight.
Okay. Now, you have one last thing to do here.
Okay. See what things to do here.
What?
I got something that will speak and light up the food.
Nothing, apparently.
So much so.
How many potions do you have? Do you need to top off?
Okay. And guess what? Let's do the level up. Let's see there. What's that? Oh, wait. Gun is weird. Yes, you want to get Guardian Spirit. Why? Oh look, I'm about to die. Oh look, +3 Constitution. Oh look, free barrier. Why is that useful? Oh look, I'm dying. That's always useful. The poisons are pretty much set up at this point.
By the way, if you can, always bring Iron Bull along to kill your first dragon.
What's the one of the occasions where you just need it?
Because Iron Bull will get +20 to his approval if you take him with you to kill your first dragon.
This is actually a lot more useful. That actually would be a lot more useful from that. Well, that's useful too. Okay. I'll lose that one. It kills a lot of people.
He is our damage dealer after all.
I know, that's why I said it kills a lot of people.
I do like, yeah. If you become a Reaver, Iron Bull thinks you smell good.
This is why I like mine. Just for that fact. Because my Konami's basically.
They'll seen that. I do like how you said Sarah and Sarah Kanara, and she seems to be the first time it says wolf.
It's essentially just this data because I'm paying attention. Kill. 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 See, Sarah's doing her job. That, ladies and gentlemen, was terror.
You mean horror?
I call it terror because it's fucking scary. Like, literally, you just see it come out of nowhere right behind you. Because he used that on an enemy that was behind me. I just see this big giant skull in the middle of my screen. I'm like, what the fuck?
But,
Sneak there!
I do like the response I gave of why I became a Reaver with Iron Bull. Our enemies hit hard. I mean, they hit hard.
Does that thing just, like, eat itself? That was fucking cool.
Now remember, you get to a point where they tell you, don't fight them, just run.
What? No.
Up here, they're going to tell you not to fight the undead, just run for the castle, because they're endless.
Good. Sounds like fun to me. I remember this part. I did it a while ago.
More undead! Too many of them! Let's get to the castle!
Don't fight them, don't fight them.
What you talking disengage? Boingy, 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 bye.
They're still fighting you.
There you go.
Here comes Iron Bull. Where's Sarah and Dorian? Are they still being warned back there?
They're still being warned back there! That's because they're fucking long range anyway. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Now Iron Bull's being a moron. Tell Iron Bull to get back in here. And now Dorian's following Iron Bull.
Attack my target! That gets this that problem. Open the gates. Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't think you have depth. That you can't open the gates though. You gotta go to the top of the wall.
What are you saying?
Fortunately, you don't have deft hands. Also, you would want to have Blackwall with you if you had that. Because Blackwall is Grey Warden thing is behind that wall.
What?
Or is behind that door.
That one?
Yeah.
I can go back and get it.
You have to find a. By the way, you see the thing that's telling you where the.
I know. I was just standing in the whole fucking place.
Are you gonna Take the supplies.
Yeah. So no, I'm not. I'm gonna do something. Some people may consider it crazy and insane. Me. Ta-da! Well, we're gonna have to do one upgrade that goes well.
Yeah, I've never actually wiped unless I was trying something that I really shouldn't have done. Or fighting a dragon.
Like you almost did right there. Swallowing?
Yeah.
The big open fight we almost got him killed.
I was a couple levels above what I am now because I've done every single quest possible in the hinterland by the time I came here.
You see why I love Sarah having poison?
Yes.
Oh, I will give you one fair warning. The whole the thing I don't like about the stamina thing in 2. It's all to certain conditions. Like, oh look! Rogues, every single fucking hit goes to stamina. Mages, it just constantly fills up. Warriors, oh look, you gotta fucking kill people.
I am the hand of Korth himself.
You have a Mark of Arrest.
Yes.
Use it. You got knocked down, you gotta reactivate it.
Get the fuck away from him!
Why is Glory in the melee range? Why is Sarah in melee range?
I'm serious, I'm doing stuff like
Sarah's not in melee range.
Oh shit, we need an ass kick over here. What's that? Okay, fuck it. I'm going to kick your ass over there. Yeah. I'm actually tempted to take control of Dorian and just this fight. Yeah. No, because I'm not going to do it. Because I'm done. And he's fucking armored up again.
Now, after you've killed him, you can now recruit the Skywatcher, but you need to do it before you leave.
Who? Oh, that's sad. Oh well.
The gift of the Sky Father is worse than what he already has.
Yeah. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shit ton more damage too.
The DPS on...
this is what it sucks.
What?
By the way, I do more bear damage, plus I get plus 2% on here. But I don't have a lot of shit.
If you put if you put a haft and a rune on it, it might be better. But
it's already, Sword of Cherish already has a rune on it.
Yeah. So do we go with hatchet or the sword?
I guess what?
What?
Well, no, because I won't work, because it's fucking the wrong haft.
We're also you want to stay loyal to the sharp lady things.
Yes, I'm gonna get rid of the fucking hatchet.
All right. So shall we rescue our brethren? Then talk to the Skywatcher. Then end the stream.
What was the plan?
And then get our snakes.
Six. Stuff.
How are
Yes.
Andraste?
I dealt with the Avar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, your worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
Oh, we're gonna stick that under us.
Came for us. I told you he wouldn't leave us.
Those upgrades for us. I think they are.
Oh, Bruce.
Who's the Skywalker? Right there. Yeah, okay.
Your god looks after you, Harold. There lies the brat. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies had me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kid and I'll find where you set your flag.
Yeah. Peace, bro. Peace, bro.
And there's our agent. You going to shoot any of that screen here?
Yes. Unless we want to no. Do we want to go back to the to Skyhold and show them the judgment that comes out of this? Do we want to show them a judgment?
Yeah, I guess.
Two judgments, actually, I think. I think the one from Hushed Whispers, or from Champions of the Just as well.
There's no cutscene that's really awesome though, by the way. Goddamn, it'd be awesome.
Yes.
The screen will fade to black, and the game will pick up back with a very brief bit of playful post-sex banter.
Yeah. You got message.
Okay. If the warden is female but not in a relationship with Alistair, he will wonder if he's dreaming and then say he's gonna go jump in the ocean.
Anyway, shall we? Yo.
What? Hold on.
You need to pull your head out of Sexy Times.
I was reading!
You were reading about Sexy Times.
Alright, so what are we doing here again?
We're doing the judgments. I think there's two of them. And then
we're gonna have judgments, and then we're gonna do some additions. Before we do the judgments, we're doing additions too. We all know we have. We just pick up some shit.
No, because then we'll just get. Let's do the armor next time because we'll get bogged down, and then it'll be 15 minutes later.
No, because it's gonna be really fast. I already know what I'm putting in. It's not making armor; it's modifying it. This.
You can only put a sigil on it.
Oh, this is not. Mine. It's funny if you can just punch people.
You can make some pretty good Vanguard armor, though. Or find some pretty good Vanguard armor.
Okay. Think something else. I don't like running. I don't running.
Judgment. It's Judgment Day. No, that's not going to be the name of the stream. Well, we can make it the name of the stream, but it's kind of only the last 5 seconds.
Sitting on a throne.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it.
Looks like a
Where
dude
the
who's sleeping.
Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
A grim responsibility.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility.
She is.
But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Like something special the mages can do.
Yep. Tranquil!
Is there anyone I should judge?
Love that
Take the
one.
throne when you're ready.
Oh, it pisses the mages off, but you just send this thing to him. It's like, this dude kind of fucking deserved it and shit.
There's only one dude who might make Tranquil.
Yeah, I just can't remember his name.
Servius, I believe.
It's whoever the dude's fucking with the bait who was.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking.
Oh god, this.
The building. With a goat. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
You know where he goes.
Where? With a goat?
With a goat?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. You meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat.
Hey! We saw the
Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
What are we gonna do with him?
I know. You know what we're doing with him.
What?
We're sending him to Tevinter. Arm and exile him to Tevinter. That's what we're doing.
Seriously?
Yes.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Mulvran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Iron Bull greatly. Did Dorian just approve of that? Did Dorian seriously approve of that?
You can look up Sit in Judgment and find out. Of course, Iron Bull greatly approves. You agree with that? I think you agree with Iron Bull.
I believe that's... Nope, we got one more, I think.
You do.
Knight Captain Denon, Inquisitor. He awaits judgment for serving the Lord Seeker at Therenfor Redoubt. I knew some of the knights who died there. I asked to oversee his sentencing. The Envy Demon perhaps fooled the Knight Captain, but following his superior's orders nearly destroyed the Templars.
He was raving last I saw him.
I hope the Knight Captain is lucid enough to understand what he's done.
Do we have the history knowledge perk?
No, we don't.
I was told.
We can reload.
Knowingly or not,
Sure.
you condemn
Ben?
your brothers and sisters to
Then,
death.
you know what? We're going to end this, and here.
Abandon the order.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
I
Why?
served faithfully. It went red
Exiled
after what
to
the
the
Lord
Sea of
Seeker
Air.
told me to do.
We're going to undo this. We're going to end it here, and this never happened.
Yep.
So,
We'll see you next time. We'll start it with, hopefully we didn't fuck shit up. We'll see you next time.
Peace.